Welcome to Little Sprout, a podcast for moms by moms.
We're your hosts, Sara and Mel, here to talk all things motherhood
and keeping it real.
Okay, here we are.
All right.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
It's a Tuesday. It feels weird.
I know, it's this holiday in the middle of the week is not even middle. It's like the beginning of the week is starting.
Yeah. Well, we're getting ahead of our recording,
Yes, we are.
which feels so good.
I know.
We have new mics, so let's just pray that everything
Cross
works
our
out.
fingers.
Please. It's going to
Thank
work.
you for
Dealing with us.
my
through-
friend was like, yeah, I was listening to one episode and you guys sounded so good and you were saying how comfortable you were with setting up. And then she's like, I went on to the next episode and your mics did not sound great.
Well, thanks for the honesty. We need that. But we know. It's been a struggle. But now we have these two beautiful new mics that you can't even see, which is kind of cool. And we're like handless.
Yes, but I'm afraid to move because
I
I'm
know.
knock down the mic.
But we hope that this audio is better for you all and us when we're editing because we have to re-listen to ourselves.
Yeah.
Welcome to Little Sprout Mom, a podcast for moms by moms. We have some childcare today, so it should be less chaotic than a few
little
episodes
less.
ago.
Just
a little less.
It's never perfect.
Still the normal amount of chaos
Yeah.
with 2 kids, a dog, and a home studio. We have a really fun episode we're going to talk about solids, starting solids.
Which is always a fun time for anyone. Saying that sarcastically.
No,
I don't think anyone enjoys starting solids.
100%. No. I remember being a little sad about it because I was like, oh, she's really growing up.
Yeah, I remember being sad because you couldn't just whip out a bottle.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
it's a new routine to an ever-evolving routine of feeding.
Yeah.
So I remember I was still breastfeeding and bottle feeding at the time. But Aviva was staring at us eat. Only 4 months, 5 months old. It's crazy how alert they are.
I know.
And then you start researching and talk to your pediatrician. And they're like, yeah, you can start. And then once again, they just send you home with no instructions.
Yeah, they're like, go for it. Try some pureed banana. And you're like,
honestly,
okay.
should have been a pediatrician. You just tell parents to do things get paid a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then
very, very small guidance.
Yeah.
Very small. Oh, and then it's not even just feeding. It's and don't forget to test out all the allergens.
Oh my God. Yeah, good point. We could go into that too because I have food allergies. But yeah, it's start with baby oatmeal and then you can do kind of whatever you want. But in the next 6 months, they need to be exposed to all allergens daily. You're like, okay.
You have to do it one at a time.
Yeah, because then you won't know if they react. Oh my gosh.
It's insane.
It is insane. So things that you need for feeding are a high chair. I actually went with a cheap IKEA high chair.
Everyone loves that.
$29.
Yeah.
My parents have it at their house back east.
Yeah.
We have it here. It was a great high chair. And because right now I'm trying to buy a new travel stroller and I finally pulled the trigger on one. But like everything else baby related, there are 1,000,001 products ranging from $0 to $1 million.
True. I know.
So how do you choose a high chair? You chose a different one.
I chose a different one. I chose one that I was actually, of course, sorry about the banging.
Yeah.
I chose one that you could put, what is this thing? What's this? The bouncer that you put the kid in? A bouncer, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And you could put
I remember
onto
this.
the high chair, which actually was very useful because Jordan wasn't actually fully sitting up on her own before we started to feed her. Whether or not that's appropriate, I don't know.
She wanted to eat.
Yeah. But it worked out. She was able to sit in that thing. My husband called it the spaceship because she was strapped in. She sat in that for a while eating. And then we also use, which I loved actually. What is that? You have it too.
Stokey?
No. That other booster seat thingy that you can put the tray on. And you can
it's
put
so
it
great.
anywhere.
Travel. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
We'll
like,
get it to you.
yeah, I don't know. You can put it
Put it on a general chair on the floor.
because they're not really moving.
Yeah.
That was a really easy way to feed them too.
Yeah.
I did that
Pop
for
them
a
in
while.
on the counter.
Yeah, exactly. So we started with that, but I ended up getting bugaboo. I don't know. After like I stick with one brand.
One brand, yeah.
Just buy other products because it goes from that thing, whatever, I don't know the name of it. Sorry, literally my brain is not working right now.
And I'm having an allergy attack.
It goes from that to a regular high chair, and then you can take the high chair thing off to make it into like a booster seat.
Oh, that's great.
But like a
toddler chair or something.
Yes.
Okay, so you stuck with the Bugaboo brand.
Yeah. Because it would grow with her basically.
That's
I'm
convenient.
happy with it.
Yeah.
But there's millions of options.
I remember how nice it was when we first started solids because they weren't mobile and they would just sit there.
Yeah.
It was kind of nice.
But it was still messy. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's better.
It's 100% messy, but right now we're just dealing with high chair battles.
Sorry, I'm watching Jordan pull tissues out of the tissue box.
That's fine. So yeah, we also started around 4 months. Am I in the camera? I remember being petrified, even though I'm a feeding therapist. And we did baby oatmeal first, mixed with breast milk because it made me feel better for whatever reason. And then she loved it. But
I don't even remember feeding Jordan at 30.
True, it is all a daze.
It literally is a daze. I just remember one day being like you said, like going to the doctor or us just deciding. I don't even know if the doctor said to do it.
Yeah.
And I started with some form of purees. I don't even remember what it was.
Yeah.
And we just started feeding her. And I think she enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But it would get everywhere. I don't know.
I mean, they have no, they have no, you're doing it off a tiny little spoon and they don't really know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So it gets all over and that's part of it. And then it's messy AF and it gets all over you and stains everything. And then
doing like vegetables and fruit.
And you do single things at a time, like peas and then only corn and only carrots. I gave
up on that really quickly, doing things at a time because I got tired of it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is ridiculous.
Well, you made I also
did.
made my own. That was the whole thing too.
Oh my God, I totally blocked that out.
Mom brain.
Yes, I bought.
We got the steamer.
Yes. Actually, I highly recommend that too.
We used it for like 1 month and then I was over it.
No, I loved it though.
Yeah, you used it way more than me.
I really stocked up in my freezer for like when I went back to work. And I tried to keep up with it, but it didn't really last too long with working. I steamed all the veggies, which was so easy.
You were on it.
Pureed it all.
Yes, and then you got that. I know. You got that, and then I got that.
Yeah.
And I did do it, and it was it felt good to make your baby your own food and pick the organic stuff, and you just know what's in it. But it only lasted a month for me because I just went to jarred and pouches. But yeah, so I think the whole mindset is that when you introduce one solid food at a time, that it's like for the allergy thing and their digestive tract.
Yes.
Right? So then if they react or get hives or tummy's upset, you can kind of pinpoint what the trigger is. Yeah. And they recommend you kind of go through all the fruits and vegetables and allergens like that, which, as Sara said, is nearly impossible. And then you go from there.
Yeah. I mean, it was...
The stains on the clothes from the carrots never come out.
Never.
On the furniture.
I gave up giving carrots too. Because
we would feed her naked, honestly. Naked in the high chair. And then they're at 4, 5, 6 months, they're learning about their body. So they're way more mindful of their hands. They're in there
everywhere.
Straight in the bath every night. I honestly don't know how daycare did it. She came back clean in the same outfit. Don't know how they did that.
Maybe she was naked.
Yeah, maybe she was naked at daycare. Yeah. But yeah, in the hair, on the furniture, somehow gets on your couch, even though you were nowhere near your couch.
I know.
And then you would, take a washcloth and get everything out.
Attempt to get it all out.
Yeah. But it's cute to see, and then all of a sudden, they just keep progressing.
I know, and they want more. They're eating more. Oh, also, we forgot about talking about doing purees versus baby-led weaning.
Oh yeah, but that's a hot topic.
Whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no opinion about it whatsoever. Personally, we did purees, and
Yeah.
I think I kind of did some aspects of baby-led
I feel like you
weaning
were really good at
in a
baby-led
sense
weaning.
where, like, I let her play with the
Sure.
food, and I was like, yeah. What?
Yeah.
I did what?
But you were watching her.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of the idea of baby-led weaning.
As this child has a whole bow in her mouth.
Jordan, you take that up. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's a
Yeah.
great topic. Baby-led weaning is the concept that you are giving your baby instead of purees or in conjunction with purees, like big pieces of food. And the mindset is that they're going to be able to figure it out like from an oral motor perspective and spit it out and normally won't choke on things. So they won't take things that are too big.
Yeah.
So I've worked with many families where this is their preference. And I was like, okay, we'll do like a combination puree, baby-led weaning thing. The first time I gave Aviva, the whole thing is that they need to be able to grasp it. So you give them like a big thing of banana. And then she took a bite and got like a bigger piece on her tongue and started gagging. And I got scared. And then I don't know. I was like, you're not ready for this. And then I went back to purees and I did that again in a month, and we would give her bites of our own food and like more solids, but it is such a hot topic. And I think it's whatever, again, works for your family. And then I also remember giving people give
why are people like pieces of they're like, you can give them a piece of meat
on a bone.
Yes.
Like a full chicken leg.
I know.
Listen, I think
this is like your expertise. I think.
Yeah, I think that
against purees and why are people against baby-led weaning?
I personally, I don't know. I think that people think that the whole concept of purees is like human made, like mom made, whereas babies, why are we pureeing foods? Like babies should be able to handle like solid foods. They have these instinctive reflexes to like protect them from choking. Like in different cultures, purees aren't a thing. That's kind of the concept and mindset on it. The other side of that is that there's a real risk of choking. So if your baby gets something that they physically can't handle lodged in your throat, then that's a huge issue. Do you have that tool?
That choking tool?
Yeah, like the vacuum.
No.
We don't either.
I think it's a little gimmicky.
I can
understand why someone would want to have it, but I think it's a gimmick.
Same. But Nate, who's an RT at a children's hospital, was like, should we get this? I was like, no. Maybe it's because we're in the medical profession. If we didn't have that background, that we would be more open to that.
Well, because I haven't actually seen it in person, so I can't really talk about it. I've seen it online.
Yeah, I'm the same.
But I don't see how, because when a baby's choking, you're not sticking your finger in their throat. Backing, right? Hand on the back, and then flipping over, and then on the front again. Technically speaking, I should be able to dislodge whatever's in their throat.
Yes.
Just as good as this tool.
Suction machine. Yeah.
And then what if it doesn't work? I don't know if you're not using it properly. I feel like I can do it better.
Yeah. And in that moment, you'll be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the one thing that I do think all parents should do is like a CPR class before even having a baby, especially before.
Even just before solids.
Solids, yeah.
In general. But no, it's important before, but a refresher about choking, because also happens to me too. You're they're putting something in your mouth, and you're like, it's a gag, not choking.
It's not choking. And that is really but the gags are scary.
Yes, of course they are.
They're super scary. I remember watching Jordan gag and choke, and I was so scared for Aviva. And you were like, she's fine. And then I would only feed Aviva solids around you because you'd be like, she's fine. And that mental support is helpful.
Yeah.
Really helpful.
That's true.
But yeah, so the difference between gagging and choking, we can get into a bit, but.
And I've heard moms say, which I actually think is really smart, to watch videos to hear the difference between what it would look like if a baby was choking as opposed to what it would look like if a baby's gagging, because there is a big difference.
Totally.
But also, and your baby too.
Yeah. But it is scary the first time you see them gag. Or choke, of course. Gagging, they're having this tongue movement and their mouth is open, but they're making sound.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going I'm not going to try to do it on camera or this mic, but you're hearing them try to make sounds, and they can get red, but they're not turning blue by any means. Right. And eventually, if you give them time, they kind of work it out. Now, I used to get scared and put your finger and try to get it out myself. And you're actually like really not supposed to do that because it can push it back farther. Choking,
you're not going to hear any sound. So like you're going to see it on their face and you're going to see them like trying to like be like, and you're not going to hear anything.
Yeah, they won't be able, you literally no sound and they're turning blue.
And they will unfortunately potentially turn blue. And in that moment, like we said, like don't push your finger in their mouth.
Finger sweeping, which used to be a thing, is no longer a thing.
You want to, I guess, if you have that device, use it. I don't know anything about it, but if not, you're gonna do 5 slaps to the back and then go to the front and just keep going. And then if you physically then see the food, then you can take it out of the mouth. But until you actually see it, you're not going to put your finger in it.
And then, of course, you're calling 911.
Yeah.
And God forbid that happens. It did not happen to me.
No. Jordan did choke once where...
And she falls too. She's fine.
Literally all day. She's fine. Jordan did choke once where I actually did start doing.
You did?
To the back.
You never told me that.
And the food came flying.
Great. It works. What was it? Do you remember?
I don't even remember. But she was like, it was like a full-on choking. Like, I was like, Orange, see, this is how it's done.
Let me show you. Nurse over here. Don't be scared. Yeah. So gagging versus choking, really good thing to be aware of. Like Sara said, there's videos all over TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, it all. But that is a great idea. I love that idea.
Yeah.
I should tell that to parents that I work with. To just look up videos because you really don't know until you see it.
Mm-hmm.
And so we did solids, and then I have a really severe like anaphylactic food allergy to peanuts and tree nuts, green pea and lentil, which seems so random.
Like when I first was like learning everything about her, and she's like, I'm weaning. I'm like trying to. I forget why you were like eliminating things out of your diet.
Because I was breastfeeding and she had awful colic.
Oh, right. Okay. And you were like trying to figure out if yes. Okay. And you're like, I'm allergic to, and you named all those things. And I was like, so what are you eating?
Yeah. And then Sarah's was vegan or vegetarian. And I was like, we literally can't go out to lunch. I'll die and you won't be able to eat.
Yeah.
If we pick a place that I go to. So I've dealt with that since I was like starting solids myself, and my family just got me tested at around a year, and it came back like with numbers through the roof, like deathly allergic. So this has been like a big source of anxiety for me when starting solids with Aviva. So because of my own food allergy, and I've like gone into anaphylactic shock and been in the hospital, this was a huge point of anxiety for me, was introducing allergens, and it created a barrier because I physically like can't be around the foods. So I actually got her an allergist appointment right when we were starting solids at CHLA, and I met with him, and he kindly did a blood test for peanuts at least on Aviva, and he was like, we'll do this, but it's really not indicative of anything. It came back negative. And he was like, even if it's positive, you're still going to give her the food. But we'll do it for your anxiety only. And then Nate my dad, who's a pediatrician. So what we did to start peanuts, that's what he said to do first, was we just did like a little swipe because she couldn't swallow peanut butter at that point, 4 or 5 months. We did like a swipe of peanut butter on her cheek. Nate did it. I couldn't touch it. And then I freaked out and left the room or house for a few hours and let my husband deal with it. We had liquid he said to just have like liquid Benadryl around, and that she literally would not go into anaphylactic shock the first time she had it. So it was safe. Honestly, it's just been hard for us to introduce all of the allergens, but whenever Nate has a day off, like that's his only job is to give her a nut. Give her a different type of nut. Almonds, cashew, peanut, lentil, chickpea, green pea, whatever, like just to get an allergen in there. And knock on wood, she hasn't had a reaction.
That's great. Have you done it all?
I think so, Nate. I don't know. We can ask Nate. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, that's so hard considering you like literally can't.
Yeah, I can't touch it
there.
Yeah. But it's also better for my anxiety. And my sister-in-law is like, no, to just give her nuts when I'm not around. Yeah. So that's that. Thankfully, her Cambodian genes are strong enough that she doesn't have a peanut allergy because it's like all over Cambodian food. Yeah, that's good. But how much Jordan You got Jordan tested.
Yeah, because we thought she was allergic to walnut.
Oh yeah, walnut.
So random. She like had a legit reaction where when I first gave it to her, I saw she got like red around her like cheeks. And I was like, like maybe contacts, whatever. I'll give it again. Gave it again.
Wow.
Yeah. I gave it again and same thing happened. And then she also got hives on her wrist and like all over. And I messaged the allergist I used to work with and he's like, that looks actually like a reaction. He's like, it's totally up to you. You can either continue giving her like small amounts every single day, or you can just come in and we'll do a food challenge. So I tried to keep getting her, but it was like too hard. I was like, well, I'll just come in for a food challenge.
Yeah.
And she passed.
What's a food challenge?
Where they give her like, you go into the office for like 4 hours and you break up the serving. So like it's small doses. So the first dose that they give you is like step 1 is like a tiny, tiny dose of walnut or whatever they're allergic to. If they have no reaction, then we go up to the second step and it just gets bigger and bigger. And then you wait there. I think after the 4th step is like 4 hours. You're there a long time.
Yeah, the whole day.
And they either have a reaction or not. They have no reaction, then they're good to go.
Home. That's great.
Yeah, so she didn't have it.
You used to work at it.
Yeah.
You did it as HLA?
Yeah, that's
great.
I have the allergist on my phone.
Yeah, that's handy.
Texting him.
Is this a reaction? Do I need to come in? Is this just, where they get red around their mouth or what? Totally. Okay. Well, that's a good experience too.
Yeah. I mean, you also have to like think like, I know I don't want to say what I was going to say because I don't know if that's actually correct, but I feel like really at most is they're going to get like some highs and like redness. Like I don't
the first second exposure.
Yeah, totally like they're having some like anaphylactic reaction. Yeah, I mean,
I think that is true from my understanding of my own allergies is that each reaction gets progressively worse. Yeah. So like your first exposure, you're going to get mild highs. And then like as a kid, like I wasn't until I was like 7, 8, 9 that I was like having more severe like trouble breathing, swelling of lips and throat, like things like that.
Right. Which is also the idea of like why if they like have a small reaction, why then continue to like
expose them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So lots of parents want to back off, but there's been studies that have been done to like keep exposing them. Mm-hmm. Of course, without any life-threatening symptoms, but that, what is it? Like their bodies,
they have to build up
their immunity or like tolerance of the allergen.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Don't know.
Like, don't know how to speak this afternoon.
Don't know.
But I also like for moving on from just allergies in general, like people get just like so nervous and like, I don't know, fixated on solids and like fitting it into their schedule and like, I'm going to do a bottle now, then I'm going to do solids. And then I don't know. I feel like at the beginning, you kind of just have to look at and of like, it's not food. They're literally just eating it to learn how to swallow and like get flavor and taste things. Like you're not feeding them purees.
For nutrition.
Yes.
Up until a year, they're getting all of their nutrition through formula, breast milk, whatever you choose. Yeah, no, it's like purely what Sara said. It's to have them learn how to swallow and manage different textures so then they can have, chunky purees and then less than soft foods. And then you like go up the chain of solid foods. But yeah, I mean, I've seen like crazy posts about schedules.
No.
We just did it like literally in the morning and then at night and maybe in the middle of the day.
But honestly, I feel like I didn't start middle of the day feeds until like
9, 10 months.
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter because they're not getting nutrition through it.
It doesn't matter. But I did stick with like, okay, in the morning we'll try to give her then at least at night.
Yeah.
But I
remember doing the baby like steamer puree situation at night. I would like prep it for the week or whatever.
Still have it somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, you think about all the gadgets and it's like, you're not going to throw them out.
No.
My house is like full of them.
The other day and I was like, it's just full of crap.
You're so good at organizing though. Mine is just like out.
In the closet.
I talked to my cleaning lady this week. I was like, I need you to help me go through all my baby stuff, put it away, label, and help me.
Yeah. I used to do that with a lot of her toys.
And clothes and toys, totally.
Clothes is another struggle because they grow so much. And then you're like, I don't want to get rid of it just yet because what if you have another one? And what if it's the same gender?
Totally.
Because then I don't want to have to buy everything.
But like, can we talk about also Los Angeles weather? I literally put away her summer stuff 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Look what she's wearing right
I know that Jordan walks in my house and she's in shorts and a t-shirt. She thinks it's funny. But like, I was like, oh, it's like the seasons have turned. Like literally it's getting chilly at night. She'll be fine in leggings or jeans or whatever. Then this week we had a huge heat wave and I'm like going through my closet or bags of clothes that aren't organized trying to find the shorts that I put away 4 weeks ago.
I know.
It's annoying.
It's very
LA
annoying.
is weird.
It's hard. It's not.
It's hard to dress for. I also feel so weird like dressing her in boots. Like I want to get her cute boots.
I don't.
You don't? It's a waste.
Wait until she's older.
I know.
She's going to wear them
just like cute little booties.
Once.
And I'm like,
literally going to wear it once.
I know. Yeah, you're right.
It's like she'd be sweating in boots right
now. Yeah, no, literally. I know. Hi.
Yeah? Do you want boots? I'm going to text you soon.
I bought boots. I did buy her a rain jacket. It's going to rain. No, last time I was so embarrassed. Daycare was like, you're handing me a sopping wet child. I was like, I'm buying her a rain jacket. I got Sophia Grange on Amazon. It was like
how cute,
$30, which I feel like is a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I caved and did the rain jacket. And Sophia Grange has cute stuff.
She has really cute stuff. I bought it when her first
like line drop.
It was cute.
So cute. But yeah, all of the gadgets for solids. Yeah, so the never ending buying of stuff. Yeah, is just insane.
And it
started with solids. Well, it started before. It started when you're pregnant. I know.
You're like, oh, maybe
I need this and that. Nate, it was such a good balance to have Nate with me during all of that because he had Natalie so young and his resources were limited. And he's like, literally, you don't need anything. You just need a safe home and diapers.
It's just
so true. Like, what a shock. And then I was like stressing about how many bedrooms we had because we have Natalie in, and he's like, it literally doesn't matter. They're going to be in our room. She's going to be in our room, and you need a roof and diapers. And I was like, you are such a good sounding board.
I know.
Did you have an Artipaw?
Yes, I love it.
You do?
Yeah.
Maybe baby number 2.
I know, I really love it. You didn't like we had this.
I hated my carrier. I had a baby Bajorn carrier. And I hated it.
Love my Artipaw. Love it.
Okay.
Highly recommend.
Okay. It's a lot of money, right?
Used it. Literally, like, that's how I did everything around the house.
That's the only way to do it.
Strapped to me.
You forget. Yeah. I forget.
And it was so comfortable. Yes. I loved it. But I also did like Oren, the very few times that he used it. But and my sister liked Wildlife better.
Okay, yeah.
People are liking Mabe. I've heard that on Instagram.
Okay.
Try that.
Yeah, maybe.
But I did I know it's expensive, but I really did like mine.
Yeah. My friend's having a baby and she's like, I bought myself one. I just did it. I was like, yeah, you do you. If you have the financial means to like buy yourself something nice to be excited about, then do it.
I think the last time, when I flew with Jordan over the summer, I
used it.
Yeah.
I feel like that would actually be great for my back right now.
Yeah.
To put them in a carrier. I literally have not used, I'd hated my carrier, as Sara said. So I have not used it since we were like a year.
I think I used it for like a little bit of.
Would you use it now?
For travel, maybe.
Yeah. Have you seen the Tush baby?
Yeah. But my question is
I don't get it.
I don't think Jordan would stay on it. Like,
no,
in the
for long enough.
He's contained.
Like, she can't get out.
She may try to get out, but she really can't. I don't know. The Tush thing, she was just like.
Yeah, totally. I don't get it. But I know it's founded by a mom. More power to her.
Yeah.
So, and if you guys have a Tush baby, please let us know if it works and how it works for you.
Yes, literally.
And an 18-month-old specifically that loves to run. If it works, let us know. We're open to anything.
Wait, so I was out with Jordan today, and I don't even know. And then it's not a park. I don't know, but by the Mayborn Hotel in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, it
was
beautiful.
Some grass and stuff, and they just put up a Christmas tree. And
everything. Wow!
So Jordan was loving pointing at the
so
tree
cute.
and everything. And there was like another girl who was around her age. She's just walking with her mom, holding hands. Jordan is dashing, going from one, also running into the hotel.
Yeah.
Also. And I'm like, we can't go in there. We're not going in there. But I was like, how is she just holding her mom's hand?
For us, it's like 30 seconds of hand holding, then she's off. And then I'll say like, hold Ema's hand, and no.
She pretends she'll put a hand out and then take it away.
Yeah, she plays a game. It's so cute when they first start holding hands and then they just stop.
Yeah.
They're over it.
But yeah, I don't know how anyone else's toddler just walks with them down the sidewalk.
Must be nice. Must be nice. Also, go Jordan for wanting to go to the fanciest hotel in Beverly Hills.
Oh, and she dashed into it multiple times. Like,
we don't belong here yet. Once our podcast takes off, then we can go have tea at the Mayborn with our toddlers and nannies.
Oh my God.
But not today.
No.
Not yet. Oh, yeah. So today we had a day off and I'm working remote today, but I had some meetings like at 10:30. So I was like, okay, I see all these TikTok hacks, that joining the Y is like a great thing for moms because they have childcare, like they have a child activity center. I don't know what she's doing. And, you can work out and your kid goes to the child activity center. So I go, okay. So I get everyone out of the house at like 9 and I go to the Y. It's like 7 minutes away. I'm so proud of myself. I have an hour before my next meeting. I'll get through some emails on the treadmill and I go there and it's like, oh, you need a reservation prior. I've gone to the gym, but they've been at daycare or Nate's been home or whatever. So this is the first time I was doing childcare. And they're like, oh, you need a reservation. I was like, okay. So we went on home. So I'm supposed to go in 45.
I mean, I'm very impressed. Like you did that.
That's so annoying. I was so frustrated, but I'm going to go tonight. Well, the childcare was full, so I couldn't work out. So I guess so. But honestly, the YMCA in Brentwood is literally so nice. Yeah. I go to the one in Culver because it's closer, but on the way to work, I'll do the Brentwood one. Culver is fine.
Whichever one.
Culver is fine. It's just older. But the Brentwood one, I heard LeBron James or some famous basketball player, it's probably not LeBron James, did this huge donation and it literally kind of feels like Equinox. Really? They have a smoothie bar. Oh. The gym is so nice. The locker rooms are so nice.
Wow.
They have a sauna. Wow. At the Y. What is in your mouth?
What is in your mouth?
What is that? No idea. But it's really hard for me mentally to get past that. So that's why it is hard for me mentally to go through something like that and then get back to it. But I'm going to go tonight.
Gym in general or just
when something like that happens, I'm just so what are the freaking chances?
Or whatever time you should.
Yeah. What are the chances? But I'm going to do it tonight. And it's going to feel good.
You'll feel so much better.
So I have a reservation at 5.
What do you do at the gym? You just do whatever?
I usually do a Peloton tread class. They have these walks or hikes on the treadmill. And then I'll do a little strength class from Peloton. Or we do Sculpt Society. She's so silly.
Oh, you do it at the gym though?
Yeah. My AirPods and my phone. We're literally done. We can be done.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm off to right now. I'm going to go to the Y and I have reservations for the Child Activity Center. Natalie's going to swim in the lap pool and Aviva will probably, because she's a swimmer. So she's going to do some laps and then I'll come home and hopefully they'll be exhausted and I'll cook something for dinner and go to bed.
Has Aviva been sleeping better?
Last night was the first night she slept through the night in 9 days. Then she woke up at 5. I cuddled her and I put her back in the crib. I let her cry for 10 minutes and she was back to sleep and I had to wake her at 7:15.
Amazing.
And that's why I went to the gym at 9. That's why I had the energy. But yeah, no, she was better as of last night. So maybe it is teething. I don't know. Who knows? Night terrors. Really? We can do another episode on that.
Still using your red light.
Did I tell you about it? It's the fake light that I got. It changes colors. She has a rainbow all night long. I can't pick the color. So it's just a rainbow. And when you touch it, she likes it because when you touch it, it changes color. So it's very fun. Okay, well, we're going to wrap up today. We're praying this sound goes through. Thank you for listening. As always, if you could like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, TikTok,
Instagram.
all the things. We'd love to hear from you. Sharing it to your friends, your mom chats, all of that is so helpful. And I think probably our next episode will have a guest or in a few. Yeah, we're trying to work that out. We have some ideas and we're excited to share and collaborate.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, bye.